I thought I would share some signs that I believe I have received from my daughter Poppy about our new puppy Daisy. It was about right after the first anniversary of Poppy's passing, I started noticing like the word Daisy everywhere. And usually it's the word Poppy. Like I notice the word Poppy, the images of poppies just constantly, but it had shifted to be like Daisy. And I talk to Poppy all the time. And so I remember talking to her and being like, Poppy, what is up with these like Daisy signs? Like I don't get it. Like, one of the signs was I was listening to an audiobook this summer and they said the word Poppy, which, you know, always jolts my brain and makes me smile. And then it was like 2 words later, it said the word Daisy. And I just like laughed out loud. Poppy and Daisy, like what is this? Because again, I had been like seeing Daisy everywhere, but this was like Poppy, Daisy, like they were combined. And then maybe 2 days later, I got a package in the mail from the company Tree Hut. It had 2 body scrubs in it. One of them was the Sun-Kissed Poppy, which is the best. And the second one was the Dewy Daisy. And I was like, what? Poppy Daisy. And again, I was talking to Poppy and I was like, Poppy, like what is going on? I don't know. Sometimes I just get like weird feelings. A couple weeks later, my husband randomly was like, hey, these family friends so-and-so just texted and said that they had some puppies and they immediately thought of our family. And I've said this before, but I was very like hesitant and reserved about the idea of getting a puppy, which I've gone into a little bit. I can go into more. But that initial conversation I had with my husband, I actually told him, I said, I don't want this to sound weird, but I feel like I've been getting signs from Poppy about a name. My husband is always so gracious and so nice, and he believes every sign that I get. And so he's like, what is it? Sometimes I have a hard time saying signs that I get out loud. Like when they're internal, it's just this like nice little thing between Poppy and I get fears that people won't believe me. And so I told my husband, I was like, I keep getting this like name Daisy. And he was so nice. He was like, absolutely. Like, of course you are, Kaylee. One thing I was really worried about in like sharing that her name was going to be Daisy is I was like, this is the tipping point. Like, this is the point when all of the online community is going to think that I'm crazy. I have a daughter, Rosie. I have a daughter, Poppy. And now I'm going to name a dog part of this flower line. But you guys have all been gracious. It's been so fun to see you guys all like fall in love with Daisy. She is continuing to make sure that there is still lots of joy and love in our household.